My name is Stacy Dickey, and I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of New Braunfels. Again, thank you all for being here. It's an exciting afternoon for us, and we have some fun games in store for you. Before we start, I want to introduce a few folks that attended today. First of all, we have Senator Donna Campbell. I'd like to recognize our city council members that are here. Of course, our mayor, Darren Castile, Justin Meadows, and Ron Reeves. We have two former council members that are here that were sitting on council when the bond was passed. I want to recognize them. Gail Pospisil was our mayor, and Sandy Mulkey. And of course, our city manager, Robert Camarino, and assistant city manager, Percy Aiden. We also have our county judge, Sherman Krause, and Commissioner Jen Crownover that are here. Thank you for coming. And two of our funding partners are here today, and of course the entire project would not be possible without them, and that's our 4D board. Our chairman, Stuart Hansman, is here, as well as some other members. Raise your hand if you're on 4D. Thank you. And New Braunfels Independent School District. Steve Brown is here. Thank you. And if any of the other school district trustees are here, glad you're here. Raise your hand. Let us recognize you. Okay. Just some other groups that have helped make this possible. Of course, it takes a village, as you know, and so a lot of people have been involved from the beginning and given a lot of input. So as I call the groups, if you'll just raise your hand, I would appreciate that. Our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board, the Recreation Center Steering Committee, New Braunfels Utilities, the New Braunfels Parks Foundation, and of course our bond committee that was there at the very beginning, our Chamber of Commerce. All right, thank you all for being here. I do want to recognize our architects, Brinkley, Sargent, see Stephen Springs, there he is, right in the back there, our main architect. And then our contractors, Burton Construction and Tony Battle and his crew, they're all back here that's making all this magic happen on site. Okay. Also, HMT Engineering is here, and they are civil engineers on the project. Okay, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our mayor, Darren Castile.
Wow. Have y'all stepped into the gymnasium? This is really, it's impressive to stand under the roof, and I'm excited to sign the beam with y'all here in just a few minutes. I want to tell you that Mayor Pospisil, thank you. And I want to make sure that everybody hears this. This is just one small part of the 2013 bond package, by the way, which is being brought to you, the citizens, under the same tax rate that you had when you voted on the bond, the $86 million bond package. So I don't know how that's possible. I know it's possible because we've got the greatest city in the nation. We've got the strongest economy that you could possibly have. I got to meet with a business this afternoon who was telling us about the jobs that they're creating and where they're moving them from. It's just exciting to be in New Braunfels, but it's going to be a whole lot more pleasurable when this is open. I'm going to make someone take me over to look at the pool before I leave, because that to me, this whole thing couldn't have happened without so many different faces that have been part of this. I'm looking back and see Bob Gray. Ron Reeves, Councilmember Reeves just said, I can't see a facility going in that doesn't have more gym space. I remember Bob saying those same things, and so many of y'all being part of that effort to just push and create. And so I want to thank y'all for being here, and your name will be forever part of this facility. It already is. James Bettersworth sent me a text message just a few minutes ago. He's on vacation. And so far, James hadn't made it to one of these events. But he was critical, because he was here at the inception, and he said, we've got to partner. And the school district and the school board and Randy Muchigamba, I know it's summertime, and a lot of them are on vacation, but he wanted me to pass along how excited he is to see this facility done. So thank you all for all being here. And please, you may have a signature on a beam, but you are part of this facility.
Thank you, Mayor. Senator Campbell, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Thank you. Well, I'm excited to be part of this. My first time to get to see it. But, you know, what is wonderful is to see the community come together to create such a facility that is going to be for not only individuals, but for family. And that's the best thing that we can do in our nation right now. And when we talk about New Braunfels being the best city in the nation, this is the kind of stuff that makes it the best city. People and having a facility to be able to get children off the streets, families together in a safe, clean, and energetic environment. So I'm very excited about this, and I've never signed a beam before, so I'm excited about that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, next up, I want to introduce our Capital Programs Manager, Brian Woods.
Okay, well, first I just want to say a quick thank you to the project manager for capital programs on this project, Jennifer Kane, and from Parks, Kelsey, for put this event together today. Also, really want to say thank you to Byrne. They're doing a great job on the project, but to have so many people out on an active construction site takes a lot of work, so really appreciate you guys doing that. A couple of things, you'll kind of have free reign of the building. You can see where things are roped off, and we'll be guiding you, but I would ask that you remember this is an active construction site, and for all the work that Byrne's done to keep it really clean and safe, just please be cognizant of where you are and what you're doing. A couple of cool features. You've got where you can see all the different rooms. If you look on the tables or on the sign here, there's a QR code and there's a website. And if you'll go to that website, you can use your phone, you can use an iPad or a computer when you get back to your house, but what you can pull up is a virtual model of what this facility will be like. And if you pull it up and if you go stand right over there, you're going to have to play with it and we'll help you through it. But you can hold the phone up against what is here now and you'll be able to see what the facility will look like when it's completed. So there's a few spots in this area, there's the gym, there's over in the pool. So, you know, take that website, load it in, and take a look at some of the finishes and things that are going to be going on here when it's all complete. We also have just a little slideshow running over there that shows some of the drawings and the renderings of the facility, as well as the time-lapse movie that we've been running off of the construction trailer to show you kind of the progression of the construction as it's been going. And back in the way back, if you guys want, we have what we call a mock-up, which is basically a smaller version of the building that we use to see what all the materials are going to look like. It's probably a really good spot for a picture if you guys want to do that. We've got food in the back, we've got a beam to sign, we've got lots of building to see, so thank you guys, and be safe as you're walking around, please.
All right, now the fun part. So if I could ask all of our elected officials to go to the beam, and you guys can be the first ones to sign the beam, and then after that, just feel free to come up and grab a marker, put your John Henry there on the beam, and it's going to be put in place and then visible even after the completion of the project. So.